Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good morning, colleagues. It is my honor and pleasure to have the opportunity to introduce Laura Ross. Laura Ross is a school counselor at Five Forks Middle School in Lawrenceville in Gwinnett County. Ms. Ross has dedicated her life's work and career toward building relationships with students and helping them realize their full potential. It is this work and dedication that has earned her the distinguished honor of being awarded the American School Counselor Association 2020 School Counselor of the Year, and that is National School Counselor of the Year. So out of all the states, Georgia is representing. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to allow Ms. Ross to give you all a few words.
Good morning. Thank you, Representative Clark, for inviting me to speak today. Thank you, Speaker Ralston, Speaker Pro Tem Jones, Majority Leader Burns, Minority Leader Trammell, and the members of the Georgia House of Representatives. I thank you for allowing me to speak about my passion today of school counseling, and on behalf of Georgia school counselors, an added thank you for including us in the educator pay raises. My purpose as a school counselor is to connect with my students so I can connect them to their education. We oftentimes hear about the school to prison pipeline. Well, I began my counseling career in a men's correctional facility. What I learned from the men on my caseload about their lack of connection to school and their feeling as though they did not belong in school is what propelled me to become a school counselor. We are uniquely trained educators in a school building who are perfectly poised to help create these connections for our students. School counselors do this by creating proactive, student-focused, data-informed, comprehensive programs that support all students in their academic success, social-emotional development, and their post-secondary exploration and readiness. We do not work in isolation, but with administrators, teachers, parapros, parents, community members, and district leaders to collaborate and consult for the well-being of our students. In order for school counselors to be effective and to do this work so that our positive impact can reach all students, we have to focus on improving two numbers. The first is the school counselor to student ratio. The American School Counselor Association recommends 250 students to one counselor. The Georgia School Counselor Association has asked for a ratio of 450 to 1. And while that number was approved, it is yet to be fully funded, leaving some of my fellow school counselors with caseloads as large as over 1,000 students to one counselor. The lower our caseload, the bigger that impact school counselors can make with their students. The second number is our use of time. School counselors need the ability to use our time to be school counselors, to apply our knowledge and skills to support our students. The American and Georgia School Counselor Association recommends spending 80% of our time either in direct or indirect service of our students, directly serving our students or indirectly serving those who support our students, consulting with teachers and parents and administrators. I believe the way that we get to improving these numbers is by having a more universal understanding of what school counselors do. One of the ways Georgia can grow that understanding is by updating the state board rule on school counselors to reflect the current role we fulfill in schools. This will allow more school counselors to have comprehensive programs that will increase the number of our work-ready graduates because our comprehensive school counseling framework perfectly aligns with the employability skills framework. Thank you for continuing to support school counselors in Georgia, which in turn supports the academic success, social emotional development, and post-secondary readiness of all our Georgia students.